It's nice to be here. I haven't been going so well back home. Been getting a bit of negative feedback from my people, the lesbians. They're not happy with my work of late, and I've been getting a bit of negative feedback. And if there is something my people love, it is giving a bit of feedback. We're not shy. We'll let you know why you're upsetting everybody. But I had this spokesperson, one of our spokespeople, self-appointed, we all are, approached me straight after a show to give me a bit of feedback. And if there is a good time to give me a bit of feedback, it is straight after a show. I love that time. That is definitely when my skin is at its thickest. I love it. Yes, please. Listening ears on. Oh. She came up to me after a show and she said, I was very disappointed in your show this year, Hannah. This year. That got me. I thought, oh no, she's been on this assignment for a while. The problem, she said, I don't think there was enough lesbian content. I said, I was on stage the whole time. I was... It's a worrying trend, though. I'm a comedian, but really am I? What sort of comedian can't even make the lesbians laugh? Love how tense that makes a room. You all know the answer to that. It's every comedian ever. Nobody can make the lesbians laugh, but you're looking at me going, she's a lesbian. This is a trap. And it is. But let's walk into it together. I happen to believe that that's a technically perfect joke. Bulletproof. What sort of comedian can't make the lesbians laugh? Every comedian ever, because it's based on very true stereotypes. It's funny because it's true. Us lesers, we don't have a sense of humour. And you want to laugh at that because it's true. We don't. It's how we are. We're set to stern, straight out of puberty. It's like someone stabbed a potato with a spoon. That's our lot, right? The only people, though, who hate that joke, who don't think that joke is funny, are us lesers. We hate that joke because we don't have a sense of humour, but we have to laugh because if we don't, it proves the point. Checkmate. It's a perfect joke. It is. It's not my joke. Gosh, it's not my joke. I don't really think I wrote that joke. Gosh, that's been around for a long time. It's a classic. It was written before ever I was a comedian. Before, in fact, that joke was written at a time before even women generally were funny. Back in the good old days, when you could say anything you wanted and nobody was offended. I've been assured it was a lovely time. But I think it's important to acknowledge when language shifts, because back then in the good old days, a lesbian meant something much different than it does today. A lesbian now pertains to sexuality. But back then, a lesbian was just any woman not laughing at a man. That's generally how you found out. It's like, lighten up. Just a joke. You need to have sex with a man. Lighten up. Interesting advice. I got a letter on Facebook. I call it a letter. That's controversial, I know. There's a lot of old people who deny that. They're saying, no, a letter requires paper and effort. But it was a letter because it said, Dear Hannah, new line. Who does that? And it said, you owe it to yourself and your community to come out as transgender. Now, all jokes aside, I do want to do my absolute best by my community, but that was new information to me at the time. I did not know that. I thought when I came out as a lesbian, that was it for closets for me, but it turns out I exist in a babushka doll of closets. No, I don't identify as transgender. Power and respect to anybody on that journey, but it isn't mine. I'm clearly gender not normal. This has been going on all my life. But no, I don't identify as transgender. I don't even think lesbian is the right identity fit for me. Really, I don't. I think if I had my way, if I could just click my finger and have people see me for how I see myself, how I feel that I am, I would say first and foremost, I identify as tired. Please stop asking me to explain myself. I don't know. I do get mistaken for a man a lot. It happens a lot, but never for long. My masculinity doesn't hold up to scrutiny. I'm only man at a glance. And because I'm only man at a glance, it means that I'm always still there, still very much standing right in front of the person who's just called me sir and deeply regrets it. So I'm always bear witness to that roller coaster of regret and panic washing over their face as they go, what am I going to do? And I never help. Because I don't care, but my word, a lot of other people do. When I get mistaken for a man, one of my favourite responses is sometimes people manage to erase my memory of being called sir, and it's a very neat trick. What they do is they use hypnosis and the magic word. They're always looking down. It's a customer service situation. And they'll say, can I help you, sir? Madam? And it works every time. It's gone. I never remember being called sir. If someone calls me madam immediately after, yeah, because madam is a very triggering word for me. It's what my mum used to call me when I was in a lot of trouble for opening a brothel. We just have some more words. If anything, it's the apology I don't understand when people apologise for calling me sir. I don't get it. I got it on the flight here. I was walking on and being greeted. Welcome aboard, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why are you apologising? Please don't apologise. I like it. I really love it. I love being mistaken for a man. I don't want to be a man, but I'm partial to a holiday because that's what it feels like. Because if someone's looking at me, calls me sir, what they are seeing is top shelf, normal, king of the humans, a straight white man. Don't apologise. I was going to take my assigned seat and both the armrests. Don't apologise. Your knee space, not today, buddy. Thank you very much. Good night.